Good morning, or whatever time it is wherever you are. Okay, I don't know if most of you know this, but here's my furnace. See, that's a hot air pipe that's going up the chimney. Okay, apparently it gets hot. Here's my makeup bucket. Any water in there? Okay, so today I moved my hose. Wasn't paying a lot of attention until I smelled it. Okay, where is it? Smelted or Delta, one or the other. Okay. There it is. So my Python hose got shortened a wee bit. Okay, so this is why we can't do Daphnia inside this room. We have to do them inside another room. This is my furnace room, and there's my fish room. It's built around the furnace. Okay. Oh, crap. I kind of hang things up out of the way so I don't have to look at them. That's what we're working on there. This tank sprung a leaky, so I'm gonna have to fix it. No, those aren't Daphnia, it's too hot. There's the other pipe. Okay, these are Tigger pads. So I'm trying an experiment. Okay, if you look closely, you can see the pod swimming around. See them there? Okay, this is an under gravel filter. So what our experiment is it possible to continuously raise Tigger pods in a tank that says Daphnia A with an under gravel, or do you go to the tank that says Daphnia B with no filter and just airline? Okay. And then my other experiment is, I know it says amphipod, and that's what I was going to put in, but there's baby brine shrimp in there. And that's the other experiment. How easy or how difficult is it to raise brine shrimp to adult? Because if you use a sponge filter, it works. You also get a sponge filter full of brine shrimp. Well, my idea is that I just got the one air left on this tank. Let's see if we can see any in the... Okay, there they are. These were put in here on January 1st. See how they've got all that size already? That's a pretty good rate of growth. And they seem to be just as numerous. Because I tried it with canister filter once. Didn't work. They last about a week and then they get too big to go through the filter even if you don't have anything in it. So anyhow, back to, remember the rotifers? Okay, this is 1 week on. So this is the original jug. So what we did was yesterday I siphoned them off, and now we got this huge conglomeration. So these ones I'm not going to feed, because if I feed these ones there's no point, because there's no green in the water. I don't know when they last date. Okay, and a rotifer is just a food delivery system, not a lot of meat on them. Okay, so we're going to color this one up. See how that one goes. Mostly getting the practice of getting these going, because the dwarf seahorses are supposed to be here before the end of March. Yeah, it was supposed to be here before the end of March last year, but you know, COVID happened. Okay, so this isn't quite enough, a little tiny bit more, because it looks greener than it is on the camera than it is in person. So, get a little bit more. Okay. Let's give the brine shrimp a wee bit. But Me. The Python hose hit the hot air hose on the furnace. I got a shorter hose now. Okay. See, Aaron lives on the other side of this basement. I don't want him to ever leave, but the day after he's gone, I'm moving fish tanks in. I got big dreams. I'm tired of walking outside to my greenhouse. I want to get them all back inside. Okay. Okay, let's go over to the other room. Turtle's in there. Okay, I'm just getting this set up. This is new. So those are the Daphnia because there's an outside wall and that's my furnace. Not my furnace, my freezer. It was here when I bought the house. Still works. So then we're gonna have the culture tubs here and here. We're just multiplying them up, and then this is also Tigger pots because the other experiment is how do they do in cooler water? Because Tiggers are extremely adaptable. There's a spider. Along came a spider and sat down beside her. I don't know why he'd want to eat curds and whey. But anyhow, that's in here. There's the boys' room. Okay, I need to... Oh yeah, I better do the next part of the spinny tank. Okay, so... I don't know what you can watch. Okay, I'm gonna put it on pause. We're gonna run upstairs, we're gonna grab the stuff, and we'll come back and finish the spinny tank. Okay, we're back. Okay, so these two cars, they're now in that other room. So we'll get back to the spinny tank. Okay. So, these are all dry. Spin up the silicone. Always make sure you're pressing the right side of the blade. One side hurts more than the other. First cut is the deepest. Well, yeah. Well, I'm pretty sure I cut deeper on the second one. Why not? This is what you get when you never sew anything out. Oh, that's my son, I'll tell you. You're too much crap. That's good stuff, huh? Good stuff. Okay. Now my crease is going to be a little shorter than it was going to be before too. Remember how I said it was really warm down here? I touched the pipe too. So, gonna have to cut like a ½ inch off room. But since I'm just guessing on this stuff anyhow, I don't think it'll make any difference. Okay, so let's get to the other side. Newspaper. Alcohol. This is 70%, 50% works too. This is just to make it watertight, so you don't have to be that perfect. Okay. Then we were fixing, oh. If you want to see what nerves is like, when you walk into a customer and you look at the fish tank and you can see part of the center brace in the water. And this tank is 6 feet long, 2 feet wide, and 30 inches tall. Which translates out to, we don't want that that one to break. So we clamped her up that day, and then I went back yesterday and we put glass braces across the top, dropped the water, let it fold into position, and then we filled the tank back up to make the filter work, and left the clamps on it. That was that. Okay. So now the whole idea about this is this will sit in here. I like that. And then this will come kind of like this. Okay? So I'm going to leave this to dry. And we'll get back to this on a different day. Okay. Turn this around. How do you do that? I don't know. Well, I don't know. I think I'll just turn it off then. Turn it around. That's how you do it. You turn it off, and then you turn it around, and you turn it back on. Okay, so. I don't know if that's the right amount. What I usually do is I put some in a glass, and I look at it. That's not quite enough. You want it the color of Mountain Dew. The pop, not the stuff that condenses on the plants in the mountains. That would be silly. The thing about an under gravel tank, it gets all distributed automatically. It just gets sucked through the filter. And on that one. And on that one. I get my daughter again. Well, she's out of isolation on the 12th. So I haven't seen Ashley for 2 weeks now. All because Fritzy didn't listen to COVID rules and invited Nimrod over, and Nimrod's positive. So there you go. I'm the one that don't see my baby. Baby sweetness. Alright, so anyhow, in between this video I did some carpentry as well. We're framing up the door around the front door. Alright? Alright, have a happy and wonderful. Yay, bye.